guys, so it's been a really long time since I've done one of these episodes. I do apologise for leaving it so long, but we're ready to get back into it, and I have finished a lot of story posts this time around. There are so many story posts that I've done in between episodes because I think the last time I posted was at the end of last year. And it is now April. But I made a lot of choices during these last 3 months that actually helped me with my timetabling and everything. So hopefully that will be better. And the main choice that I have made in regards to the Sims series is that I'm slowing down the timeline at least a little bit. I want to be able to get through events with more detail. So if they feel a little bit rushed over in the episodes, then I will definitely go more in depth in story posts. Remember that there's more poses than there are animations out there, so I'm quite limited in what I can do with animations. And that machinima you just saw literally just took me the best part of 3 weeks. So before we go into the episode today, I just want to discuss the story posts because there was a lot of them. The main port of call was actually to do more detail into Argus's tour, because I imagine it to be along the lines of at least about 2 to 3 months, that sort of time frame. Originally I was thinking, oh, a month, but no, I feel like he was away for a lot longer. It just made more sense in terms of the timing. For Argus's story, he actually went to Loka first, then Hallie, then he went to Dune and met Bethany there, and then finally he ended up in Artro. But in between Dune and Artro, I do actually think he went to other kingdoms as well, especially Verona. But in Verona, he found that the Crown Prince wasn't there, and the Crown Prince was actually in Artro. So Argus actually came across Micah while he was in Artro. And then the story posts focus a little bit on the aftermath as well. Also from Iris's perspective as well, because Iris is an important person in Argus's life. Some of the things brought up in Mariposa while Argus is gone. Iris and the rest of Argus's family actually know now that Yulia is actually quite sick. Iris is actually going to study medicine and she is going to be a nurse. Her speciality as a nurse, I'm not going to be revealing it just yet, but just giving you little breadcrumbs of what Iris has decided to do with Yulia's generosity. In the last story post of Argus's tour, we deal with Ariana. Ariana actually decides to go back to Hallie, and that's just in time for this machinima right now. So that's why you see Ariana in this machinima. So after all the story posts relating to Argus's tour went on, I decided to dive into an Avis perspective of things. And this was on the recommendation of some of you guys in the comments. As of recording this, so far there's only 2 story posts that relate to Avis after Argus's tour, but hopefully there will be more. The first Avis story post actually deals with the fact that Penelope is finally telling Sparrow that his mother is alive. Now, she is not going to tell him everything. She is being really, really lovely and actually just telling him how it is, but she can't physically tell him where Sagini is or the specific details, because that is pretty dangerous, and also Hawk will know specifically that it will be coming from Penny, this information. So Penelope has to tread this fine line of what she can and can't tell Sparrow, which is kind of sad. I know she wants to tell him everything, but there is a fine line of being in Hawk's good books at the same time as being in Sparrow's good books. Just, it's a very fine line, which Penelope is now currently treading. Sparrow has also been told that his mother actually sends him letters, but Hawk always intercepts them and always ends up burning them. The next Avis story post was about the fact that Penelope will be going to the wedding of Micah and Yumi. Avis needs a representative. Hawk does not want to go at all, and he refuses to let Sparrow go. So Penelope has stepped in the middle of the 2 arguing factions and has just been like, okay, a compromise, I'll go. But we will be heading to Artro in a bit for Yumi's birthday in this episode. But first of all, we are in Cinderash, and we're going to do several things in Cinderash. I want to hold a few dates with Pyra and Jaden, as well as check in with Pele and Octavia because they've been dating for quite a long time now. I know, before we start, this is the Cinderash Palace. I am currently in the process of building it, but I have the main part done. Like, I have majority of what I want it to look like done on the outside, or at least I think so. I'm still tweaking it in places. When this shell will go up on the gallery, I don't know. But I just thought I would put it down in the main save just so I can keep a track of the progress over the course of this series. Another thing I'll say about this castle is that it's not very well furnished, at least not at the moment. Oh my god! Pyra being an amazing auntie to Arcadia. Just, oh my god. So cute. And Spiro with Alessia. Spiro, put a shirt on, please. But then again, this is Cinderash, and Cinderash is a very hot kingdom, so not really surprised. Alessia and Eliana. Oh my god. They're so cute. I will say, it hasn't been very long since the patch has come out, so I dare say my game is a bit unstable at the moment. Just like my fridge. It is not cooperating. But I very recently have started doing royal family portraits on my Instagram as well, like in between all the story posts and everything else. And I just gave Alessia and Arcadia some looks of their own. And they both look adorable. I love them so much. Alessia is very much her dad and Arcadia is very much her mom. But I love how Pyra is literally just best auntie. Yeah. Oh god, you've got the Grumpy twins. They're so cute. I always loved this animation. It's just so cute. Pyra is tense from her nieces just having a temper tantrum. The sisters. Oh, Alessia. Okay, something that I've literally just noticed. King Flint. Flint? Why is my game not free of chaos? I recently downloaded like a ballroom dance mod. Maybe it's that, because I don't think it's the slow dance mod or like any of the slow dancing from the wedding interactions pack, because those are more romantic interactions. I think it might be the ballroom dance mod. That's recently been added, so I can't really say it's too much of the game's fault. It's probably mine. Why can't I have a chaos-free game? Why? It's not possible. Flint is not feeling well. Like, at all. I don't think he has been feeling particularly happy, especially since his wife passed away. He's been mourning her loss a lot, and he's just feeling very miserable right now. Oh my god, both parents are with their baby girls in front of the front door. But even so, they are such good parents. You wouldn't have thought it. You would not have thought that these two would be amazing parents, but apparently they are. Well, we saw Spiro with Lucian. Oh, these siblings. In-game, it says she's just acquired the mischief skill. I think that's kind of Jaden rubbing off on her a little bit, because Jaden's quite adventurous and very rebellious, almost. Oh, the I love you responses. Do you think that was Jaden on the phone? I think that was Flint telling Pyra that she should tone it down on being a bit rebellious. So I don't think it's really been too much of a secret, but I think Pele is at a point in her life where she's like, okay, I want to come out to my dad. Now, she's been with Octavia for a really long time, but she kind of would like to take the next step, but she's not really out to her dad. It's mainly her mother who knew about Octavia and her sexuality and everything else. And once Leora passed away, because of everything that was happening, especially around Spiro and then Pyra's debutante ball as well, just there was so much going on that she didn't get a chance to actually tell her dad what was happening. Just pretend they're sitting down and this castle is like way more well furnished. I haven't really had the chance to like fully furnish it. Oh, I think Pyra's just found out about her sister as well. Just... Oh. I think Spiro was already aware of that, but he did not want to tell. I personally believe that Spiro already knew about Pele's sexuality, however, he did not want to say anything. However, it's not his place to tell his dad about his sister's sexuality. And also with everything that was going on in his life, he was busy too. Everyone was just too busy and they just didn't think it should come out at that time. Sometimes with things, you want it to come out at a better time, and I think this was just one of those things. Oh, Flint accepts her. That's sweet. Oh my god. I love that. Alessia and Arcadia just making a mess because, you know, the two twins. Did these two just dance? I think Spiro and Eliana just danced in the middle of their kids making a mess. God, this ballroom dancing mod, I didn't think it would be so intense or like take autonomous effect so quickly. Because bearing in mind, I have not had my game on an autonomous mode in ages. So I am scared. Oh my god! Alessia was just mimicking Birdie. At least the family's getting along, which is great. Considering how disliked Eliana was originally, the fact that they're all getting along now is like kind of surreal. Alessia. I think out of everybody, I think Flint is still a bit on the negative side to Eliana. Oh, so Flint still has a negative relationship with Eliana. I think it's just more of a personal dislike than anything else. Personally, I think he gets on with her because she's the mother of his granddaughters. And he knew that the union of Spiro and Eliana was for the peace of the kingdom, as well as like the fact that Eliana and Spiro actually go quite well together. Flint can see how good of a mother Eliana is, and he also loves his grandchildren to bits. I just think it's a personal distaste for her past that's showing there, because even the Sims say the red bar is not high enough for it to be like a completely negative relationship. It's just acquaintances, neither friend nor foe. So in terms of the discipline between these two parents, I think that Eliana would be firm and Spiro would be quite calm. Obviously firm in some sort of sense, but I think he'd be more calm, like in terms of the Sims interactions. Okay, so I currently have a date going with Jaden and Pyra, and something actually went down just as I was about to get onto it. So I feel like Jaden definitely expresses his frustrations, so that's actually something he just did in-game without me telling him to do it. So he is quite frustrated, and Pyra's immediate response was to make him laugh, to actually just like make him feel better, and that was so sweet. Okay, so these two are pretty on and off with how they go about doing things. So with every positive interaction, there's also a negative one that follows. So this is making me think, are they suited for each other? Like, I know that Jaden and Pyra were one of my very flexible couples in terms of the canon of my character universe, so whether this relationship will go anywhere, I don't know. I think between these two, I think Pyra's gonna make the first move rather than Jaden, because I definitely feel like Pyra is way more bold than Jaden is. Okay, things are going a lot better. I think it might have just been like stress at first that was getting to them, but I think things are just going better. Well, currently all the attention is on Micah because, you know, he's getting married to Yumi at some point, so. Oh, they're being very lovey-dovey. They're cute. Oh, she makes him laugh just so much. I've never heard this much laughter come out of Jaden before. Have they had their first kiss? I don't think they have. Let's have Pyra initiate the kiss. Oh, they're so cute. Queen Kanara. Oh no, not Hawk. Anything but Hawk. Oh god, these two siblings are here. I really need to get the mod that just keeps people in their worlds. Because, you know, chaos. Chaos is just chaos. They'd never be in Cinder Ash together. Never. Not even as a middle ground. They can already mess around in a bush. If the household wasn't as big as it was right now, they could try for a baby even. Just, I don't need any more babies in my game because, it's a lot already. I've got too many characters to keep a track of. I don't need any more, at least at the moment. So Pyra has just asked Jaden about their relationship and he has just said, I say we should spend more time together. So cute. Okay, so Pyra is loud, outgoing, a goofball. She's an extrovert. She doesn't particularly have a big appetite either. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what Jaden's traits look like. So he's neat, adventurous. He's awkward. He's rebellious, and he's a picky eater. He has 2 childhood phases. 2 childhood phases, because 1 is definitely not enough for you. Oh, there's some fighting going on over there. I think Hawk and Kanara are having an absolute meltdown over here. And Jonathan's just like, hey, hi. Kanara is not doing well with her brother, let's just say that. Like, these are just random interactions that are happening in the background. Again, need to get the mod that keeps Sims in their particular worlds. Oh, Abereron and his mother! Oh, the fact that Abereron's mom is here with him. She's normally with Typhy a lot, so the fact that... Oh, Typhy's over there! You just saw what I saw, right? Like, I'm not controlling him. I'm not even in Hawk's household. And Hawk just flirted with Emlyn. What is going on? It's like I turn on autonomy for the first time in months. And my game is like, bring the chaos. Hawk is having very awkward autonomous interactions with a lot of monarchs right now. Oh, that makes more sense. Even though he flirted with Emlyn, it was just to insult her in a minute. Sounds like him. They've been here for a while. Let's travel back to the castle with Jaden so we can actually transfer over to Pele and Octavia. Also, this is the perfect opportunity to show you this castle at night. It is gorgeous. This castle at night is so pretty. They are hanging out at the fire pit. So while these two are doing an impression, I will show you what this castle looks like from the outside, like the decor with all the fireflies and stuff. Oh my god, it's pretty. Arcadia, where are you going? Arcadia is going to play in the water. I don't know which water you want to play in, child. Whose ghost is that? Is that Leora? Well, Spiro was going to play in the water with Arcadia, but Arcadia was just too slow. Arcadia is so cute. I think this will probably confirm the fact that Pyra likes being an auntie, but I don't think she wants to be a mother herself. At least at the moment. Hilarious repartee. Probably saying that wrong. Looks like everyone is having a blast. It's hard not to laugh at everything. Alessia was just about to share the love with her dead grandmother. That's so cute. She's like, ooh, hugs, yay, hugs. Little Alessia is a charmer. Oh, Pyra and Jaden have gained a sentiment. I think them hanging out together has actually repaired their relationship. Like, at first it looked very rocky, but like, now it looks stronger than ever. I'm so happy for them. He's going to kiss her. Autonomously. I did not cue that up. Oh, they're so cute. And Jaden is going to clean up after her nieces. Oh, I definitely think that their relationship has been fixed. Oh, he's mourning his dead wife! He's mourning his dead wife! He misses her so much. And especially with the ghost coming, and Alessia actually was hugging her and just... Oh, she's inviting her out. So she's going out with her girlfriend, and now that she's come out to her dad, Pele, I think, might want to take the next step in her relationship, maybe? I don't know, maybe while she came out to her dad, she might have discussed how far along she is in her relationship. They have been dating for a while. Of all places, I think they might be in Verona. Oh, there's Dayton. Rona is over here. Rona is with Loki for some reason. Surely Lucille or Brandon is, like, around here somewhere. Did Loki take Rocket and Rona out together? To give Brandon and Lucille a little bit of a break? Because, you know, the Machinima's drama. Just, unless Rona is with someone else. There's Brandon. That makes sense why, Rona's here now. I genuinely thought Loki brought both Rocket and Rona. But no, Brandon's over here. Maybe he's visiting Verona. Verona is very dear to his heart because he grew up in Verona. These two are being adorable. I just had hell of a time with this game. I had to update my game for the second time in the last few days. And I took the opportunity to take up that ballroom dance mod because it was causing havoc with autonomous interactions. People were dancing in the street. We saw it a little bit, but it was crazy. And then trying to get Pele to come over to Octavia was a nightmare because she started T-posing in the road. The only thing that's really different is the fact that their clothes are different, and that's about it. Thank God. Poor Octavia. I really wish that they could, like, skate together or, like, be more in tune with each other. She could propose. That is something she could do. I think she's at least thinking about it, okay? Like, even if she does not propose in this episode, I do think that she'd be at least thinking about it. Aw, she kissed it better. Oh God, okay. I did not do that. Something I also did while the game was breaking on me earlier was I actually got that home region mod that I had wanted. So at the moment there is only Veronan people around. It just makes the experience a little bit less chaotic for me while filming these episodes. I feel like this episode has already gone on for so long, and yet we haven't even got to the main chunk of, like, the machinima or anything. Oh well, longer episode. I haven't done an episode in a while. We can justify it. What? Flint? Oh my God. I just got back with Pele. I'm like nervously laughing and like smiling just to like keep myself from like... Flint! Even though Spiro is the heir, it hasn't been declared yet. Like, I was still expecting Flint to be alive by the end of this episode. Well, Cinderash was one of those flexible kingdoms. It did have some plot points, but like it didn't have a lot of them. I don't know what to do now. Like, I know I have to finish off the rest of this episode, but oh God. And they're gonna be sad now too, and a coronation needs to be held for Spiro. Cinderash's plans are going to have to go ahead a lot earlier than I was anticipating. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do here now, because this wasn't in the episode notes at all. Oh, I'm laughing away my pain. Oh, okay, so the one thing I have done is I've brought a coronation podium from the royalty mod. So I think before any coronation happens, I definitely think that they want some time to mourn. So I've only brought the coronation podium. I haven't done anything in terms of like setting up for a coronation. I dare say that could probably happen in the next episode. Or the episode after that. I don't know yet. I haven't done any planning. It's really, really sad, but at least they're together now. Because he was really sad without her. While I was sorting stuff out, I noticed that Arcadia was like having an absolute meltdown. Her crying broke my heart. So I'm going to have Pyra like make her feel better, or at least give her a hug, since she's actually feeling okay. That death was so harrowing. I just went to bed last night. I just could not deal with The Sims anymore. I've come back into the game today for the episode, and we are currently in Hallie. So just to explain the machinima a little bit. So just explaining the machinima a bit, the guy who actually came in through that machinima was actually Lucille's dad. Lucille's dad is one of the reasons why the council was so hesitant about Lucille being Brandon's queen. Now, I'm not going to say too much more about Lucille's dad, but the fact that he is on the scene or like nearby is very scary to Lucille. She really does not like the fact that her dad has returned. And now that he knows he has 3 grandsons, that's not good. That's not good for her mental health at all. So at the moment, I think Lucille definitely alternates between feeling really, really scared and really tense. Felix has maxed a skill! I was literally just having Lucille put Orion to bed. Let's talk a little bit about the machinima. I don't want to spoil too much because there's definitely some relevant plot points. Now you can kind of see why the council was so hesitant about Lucille. I don't think it was Lucille overall. Yes, she was like lower down the pecking order in terms of her royal family, but it was mainly her dad that was the concern, because Lucille's dad has some connection with Hallie previously, and it's definitely not in a good way either. So if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen a story post in the past when Lucille was pregnant with Felix, and this was referenced in the machinima that she had this vision. And there's a moment in this episode's machinima where he says something and Lucille just instantly freezes. She freezes and like walks back in shock as it kind of dawns on her that something's happening. So I hope that came across in the machinima, because when I was editing that, I was like, oh my god, that goes so well. So it's going to be a very, very quick event here, because this episode's already getting really, really long because I've started to edit it in the background and it's already getting really, really long. So let's just invite Sonia around, and I think I will add her to the family when she's here. So Sonia is here, so Lucille is going to ask for advice. I definitely think having Sonia in the household will actually help a lot with Lucille's mind, because I think Lucille is hoping that the presence of her mother being around will actually deter her father from like popping up randomly, because Sonia, Lucille's mother, and Lucille's dad, Robert, do not get along very well. Okay, Sonia has come to greet her oldest grandchild and Brandon. Definitely come to check on them to see if they're okay. Brandon is actually scared of Robert as well. However, he's not as scared because I don't think he knows how much of a threat Robert can actually pose. Whereas Lucille and Sonia actually know from experience how much of an issue this actually is. Nobody has any idea what he wants or what is going to happen next. So there's definitely some tense feelings in the Halley Palace right now. Lucille is really freaking out about this. Oh, Felix is taking himself to bed. So cute. Also, I've got a few mods that allow me to make them looking after the kids like way more realistic. And I just noticed Adrian is like napping in the little playpen. Oh my god, these 3 boys, they're so cute. So I'm gonna have Lucille change Orion's nappy because he's stinky. Oh, he wants out. He wants out. Oh, she's gonna give him a bath. Oh, Brandon is playing dolls with his little boy. Oh. Oh god, the mother and daughter are having like an argument in the bathroom. Oh, he's hugging his granny. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, I think she just woke up Adrian. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, she actually scared Adrian. Oh. Baby! So planning at Yumi's birthday party, we have invited some guests. Who has arrived at the moment? Or who's coming first? Okay, I think that all the guests have like spawned down here. Or at least I believe they have. Mike is here! Yumi, come and greet your boyfriend! Or come and greet your fiance. I think they would also enthuse about upcoming wedding. And their wedding will be drawing closer. But I had Sarah make Yumi a birthday cake. And I had her make her a matcha cake. Because I think Yumi is more or less going to be living in Verona now, because Yumi is now going to be living in Verona, like transferring her side of the court to Verona, so that way she can get used to Verona a lot more than just visits. Since she is marrying the crown prince, she is technically going to be Verona's queen eventually. I'm gonna have Yumi blow out the candles. She needs her trait back. I can't remember exactly what she was. Okay, so she is a proper sim. I think Yumi's also loyal, but what else could she be? I did see her as a gardener. Like, she loves growing. I like that for her. It's sweet. She's going to Verona, so I don't know. Maybe while she is in Verona, she might actually consider studying something. Let's call everybody to meal. There's Typhy, her sister-in-law. There's Hayako. Where's Akio? Akio should be here somewhere. I'm scared. Where is Akio? Did the child even get any cake? Lady Aoi is here too. Was that just now? Did she mock a walk style of somebody? Oh, Aoi's not particularly great. Aoi's not particularly that friendly. Okay, the more that I'm playing with her in The Sims, the more I'm finding out about her, like, as a sim. Because she wasn't even a character that I had before the series at all. So her story is incredibly flexible, if completely down to The Sims. I'm also going to get Yumi to ask about Argus to Aoi. If they would actually sit down long enough to do that chat.
Yay, boo! Oh, Vera! Oh.
She's enthusing about her wedding first. And then she's going to ask about Argus. Okay, Abereron likes video gaming.
Here's a bra.
I like Prince Argus, he's pretty cool. Okay. I imagine Aoi and Yumi's relationship to be quite a friendly, jokey kind of one. Aw, Jaden's wishing her a happy birthday. Aoi! Aoi's quite the troublemaker. Oh, maybe Holly's right about her. Because Holly did actually have a funny suspicion about her attitude. But yes, I think we can call that the end of the episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. A lot of things happening all at once. Just Flint. But with what happened to Flint, I'm beyond words. Tell me what you think of this episode. The machinima, just everything. I hope this episode was worth the really long wait. I'll try not to have as long a period of time in between episodes next time. It really wasn't my intention to leave it this long. So I shall see you in my next episode or video of whatever I decide to make on this channel. Bye guys!